Hey there, LEGO fans and Potterheads. I am the lawyer in the LEGO shed, and this is the fifth in a series of videos that I will be making this year as I build my way through the magical world of LEGO Harry Potter. I've been collecting Harry Potter LEGOs since the line started back in 2001 with the release of the very first movie. And for this video series, I will be building the sets that have been part of the most recent waves of Harry Potter LEGO, beginning in 2018 and stopping with the 2023 releases. My plan is to go in movie order, and so, without further ado, let's get started. Our third set is Diagon Alley, which is set number 75978. This set is so large that I've been breaking it into 4 separate videos, and with each video focusing on one of the 4 instruction booklets. I really loved this set, but like many things in Harry Potter LEGO, there's always something that I want to change, and so let's move on to what is now part 3. And this is actually instruction booklet number 1 in the lineup here. And it features Ollivanders on this side and Scribbulus on the other. As you can tell almost immediately, I have done essentially nothing to the exterior here. I think that these were particularly successful builds. I think they capture exactly what they mean to and do a really great job with it. As far as the sets themselves, though, in the Diagon Alley set, like I said, the first instruction booklet, Ollivander's, of course, the setting of one of the most iconic scenes in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. And in the actual lineup of Diagon Alley, Scribbulus is right next door, which you can see in the video clip I'll throw in here. This set was released in 2020, has 5,544 pieces. This is the first time that Scribbulus has ever been depicted in LEGO form. This is actually the second for Ollivander's. It was one of the few buildings that was depicted in LEGO form back in 2011. So that was the first time that we saw Ollivander's proper actually being featured in LEGO form. But here we have a much more movie accurate version, a version that is much cleaner in its representation, and I think is really, really successful overall. Things that I loved about this set, as you can tell, I've changed nothing with the exterior. A few things that I really just appreciated were the use of the trans yellow windows that when you're looking at the inside of the set makes a really incredible effect of kind of an older building, one that's been around for a while. Loved the dark blue detailing on Scribbulus here. I think it just is very effective with this light bluish gray and gives a lot more depth to Diagon Alley. Even the signage and the printing here is really great. You can kind of see a little bit better if I tilt it this way, but the Ollivander sign, the sign here, the Scribbulus sign, I think it's all just really, really successful at conveying kind of that chaotic crowdedness of Diagon Alley. And then these cute little owls here, which have, printing on them, and this fun Hedwig-like one flying through the center of the street that give a lot more life and depth to the display. As far as things that I fixed, there was very little that I really wanted to change, which you can really just see here when you look at Scribbulus. So here, I'll throw a picture in here. This used to be kind of a boring little shelf over here, and it was fine, but it didn't really seem like the whole space of Scribbulus was being utilized properly. So I added an additional shelf over here to kind of really fill out this wall that was originally just kind of blank. Expanded our table a little bit, and then added a few more things to the Scribbulus shelf over here, just to make it feel a little bit more like an actual shop than just one singular display. Ollivander's is almost entirely intact. You can kind of see up in the area here, we've got the ladder, a little lamp, some more wands in the alcove areas. You can see even the wands tucked in the window alcoves in the back there, and then all along the side, and then even tucked into the staircase, you can see just even more and more wands that are waiting to be tested by young witches and wizards in the wizarding world. So I think that ultimately these are just so much fun and great sets. These 2 buildings in particular were just ultimately really successful. As far as the minifigures are concerned, the 2 that come in this particular bag are Mr. Ollivander himself, which you can kind of see here. I don't know if our zoom is going to work with me here, but you can see Mr. Ollivander. He looks really great. He's got this incredible detailing on his shirt, and his even kind of like swoop back hair. I'll actually show a picture here of the actor portraying him, because I think they did a really good job of capturing a lot of how he's dressed and everything. And one of the highlights for me that this set comes with are these delightful little wand boxes. These tiny little boxes that you can actually fit a wand directly in. Previously, these had just been stickers that you had to put on. And so, and for those of you that remember, the old Harry Potter lines didn't even have wands in the way that we know them today for Lego. They were these basically just lightsaber rods that you gave everybody, regardless of how big or how tall they were. Our next minifigure is Hermione Granger. She is depicted in her Hogwarts robes here. And I think she might technically be a version of her that is present in the second movie that we see when they all go with the Weasley family to Diagon Alley. I think that's more of an accurate depiction of her from there. But regardless, she is super fun. She's got a brand new wig element or hairpiece that is new for this wave, and they use for her numerous times. I'll throw in another picture here of what her old wig element used to look like, which was a little less desirable. But on the whole, I just think this was a really wonderful and successful component of the Diagon Alley sets. So yeah, that's part 3 of our third set in this journey. And if you're interested in following along, please feel free to follow the account. And if there's anything else that you think I should be covering in these reviews, then drop a comment and let me know. And thanks for watching. Have an awesome day.